Imagine waking up tomorrow and finding that electricity has vanished. No lights, no factories, no electric trains, no modern hospitals, no smartphones. All of a sudden, life becomes strange. It will take so long to accept the fact and adjust to new normal. Now ask yourself a simple question. Who made this world possible? Most people would name famous inventors whose names fill history books. But hidden behind the vision of an extraordinary man, a man who was admired by scientists, misunderstood by businessmen, celebrated too late, and remembered long after his lonely death. His name is Nikola Tesla. This is not merely the story of an inventor. It is the story of what happens when imagination refuses to accept the limits of its time. Tesla had extraordinary memory and imagination. Instead of drawing machines on paper, Tesla built them inside his mind. Every gear, every bolt, every wire. He mentally assembled entire machines, watched them operate, identified weaknesses, redesigned them, and improved them, all before it took real form. Nikola Tesla was born on July 10, 1856. There was a violent thunderstorm on the night of his birth. As lightning illuminated the sky, a frightened midwife supposedly remarked that the child would belong to darkness. Tesla's mother answered, "He will belong to the light." The rest of his life made it feel almost prophetic. Tesla grew up in a modest home. His father was an Orthodox priest who hoped his son would one day enter the clergy. His mother had never received a formal education. Yet she possessed an extraordinary mechanical mind. She constantly invented practical household tools to make daily work easier. She could remember long poems, solve practical problems with remarkable creativity, and build useful devices from ordinary materials. Years later, Tesla would say that whatever inventive talent he possessed came from his mother. Tesla became fascinated by electricity after watching his physics teacher's demonstrations. He was able to perform complex integral calculations. He was able to talk 8 languages at his university. He excelled in his first year, passing nearly twice the required number of exams and earning praise from the dean. But later he struggled academically and left before completing his degree. In 1881, Tesla moved to Budapest, where he worked at the Budapest Telephone Exchange. Later, he joined in Continental Edison Company in Paris in 1882. His managers quickly recognized his technical abilities and entrusted him with increasingly challenging work. In June 1884, carrying little money and a letter of recommendation from his manager, Charles Batchelor, he sailed to New York upon arrival. Tesla began working at Edison Machine Works in Manhattan, helping troubleshoot and improve electrical generators. Edison and Tesla shared one goal, bringing electricity to the world, but they imagined entirely different paths. Edison promoted direct current, or DC, which worked well over short distances but required generating stations close together. Tesla believed the future belonged to alternating current, or AC. By allowing electricity to travel efficiently over long distances, AC could deliver power to entire cities from a single generating station. Tesla's idea became a threat to enormous business investments because by that time, there were so many patents on DC and infrastructure was built accordingly. According to Tesla's later recollections, he was promised a substantial reward for improving existing generators. When the work was completed, the payment never came. Their partnership ended. Tesla left. Almost overnight, one of the brightest engineering minds in America found himself digging ditches simply to survive. Everything changed when entrepreneur George Westinghouse recognized the brilliance of Tesla's alternating current system. Together, they began one of the greatest technological revolutions in history. What followed became known as the War of the Currents. It was not simply a battle between inventors. It was a battle between competing visions of the future. Edison conducted public demonstrations attempted to portray alternating current as dangerous by electrocuting animals. Tesla demonstrated the possibilities of high-frequency electricity in public lectures. Then came the defining moment. Columbian Exposition in Chicago. Millions witnessed the entire exhibition, brilliantly illuminated by alternating current. In 1896, electricity generated at Niagara Falls through hydroelectric power project was transmitted approximately 20 miles to Buffalo, New York. This was a historic achievement because it demonstrated that electricity could be generated far from consumers and transmitted efficiently over long distances. The success convinced governments and utilities worldwide that AC was the future of electric power. When George Westinghouse faced severe financial pressure, Tesla agreed to abandon valuable royalty payments attached to his patents. The decision likely cost him an immense fortune. But preserving the future of alternating current mattered more to him than personal wealth. Then tragedy struck again. A devastating fire destroyed his New York laboratory, consuming years of research and prototypes. He transformed the way electricity was generated and distributed. But to Tesla, that was only the beginning. He was no longer thinking about lighting a city or powering a factory. He was thinking about connecting the entire world. In 1901, with financial backing from the influential banker J.P. Morgan, Tesla began constructing an ambitious research facility known as the Wardenclyffe Tower to create a global wireless communication network. Years before commercial radio became widespread, Tesla imagined a system capable of transmitting messages across continents without wires. He believed people would one day exchange information instantly, regardless of distance. It was a bold idea at the beginning of the 20th century, yet communication was only part of his vision. Tesla hoped Wardenclyffe could also explore the wireless transmission of electrical power. He believed that by understanding the electrical properties of the Earth and its atmosphere, energy might be transmitted over great distances without conventional power lines. Around the same time, Marconi successfully transmitted wireless signals across the Atlantic using a simpler and less expensive system, which Tesla thought was a copy of his own work. J.P. Morgan, already reluctant to finance a project whose commercial value was uncertain, declined to provide additional funding, led to halting of Wardenclyffe. Tesla gradually faded from public attention. He became increasingly private. He lived in hotels. He preferred long walks, careful routines, and feeding pigeons in New York parks. On January 7, 1943, Nikola Tesla died alone in a hotel room. He sold the Wardenclyffe Tower to pay his bill. Before 1990s, Tesla was known to engineers and historians. As the internet grew, people started showing interest in science and innovations. Documentaries, books, and television programs began highlighting the history of electricity and technology. Great thinkers are often appreciated only decades after their lifetime. Tesla's life was not an easy one. He faced so many financial struggles during his journey. Most inventors spend a lifetime creating one revolutionary invention. Tesla never seemed interested in stopping at one. He developed the induction motor that powers countless machines. He invented the famous Tesla coil, opening new possibilities for high-frequency electricity. He demonstrated a radio-controlled boat years before remote control became common. People thought it was some kind of magic then. He experimented with wireless communication. He was experimenting with X-rays before the official discovery. Though he is not official inventor of X-rays, he made important contributions in that field. In the 1920s, Tesla even described a future where people would carry small wireless devices capable of connecting them instantly across great distances. Tesla once wrote that the future was what truly mattered to him. Like he said, his work contributed a lot in shaping of modern world. Every electric train, every factory powered by induction motors, every modern electrical grid, every home illuminated at the flip of a switch. Each carries a quiet signature of Nikola Tesla.